It's finally happening. A brand new demo of the greatest Sonic.EXE Scratch Edition, the revival version on the deck. And I gotta say, from the pre-release build, from the public demo build, and the cancelled Scratch versions, there are 3 builds in the total. And I was able to investigate each build and I found a lot of big difference. So today the developer LS Develop who created Curse of the Abyss has approved this video to be created as a review. So since I was the one who actually made a playlist contributing to the Scratch Edition, well, why not we actually try the entire game? Plus, we have other 2 games as Afterparty Submission of Luigi Kid EX4 challenge, which I clarified on my live stream. If you didn't watch my live stream, then go and watch it. Right, we're starting on Simple Sonic World's Delta. Yeah, the Creator actually made his own engine. The same engine that he planned for Creepy Pile's reboot version. Not bad start, although I'm starting to like the beginning. And then we get Team Revival Presents. The entire frame is just everything that was like in basically title screen. The basically title screen with the music. And then it just so happens to have Sonic.EXE Scratch Edition Team Revival 2025. Although the Green Hills atmosphere looks adorably good, but that's fine. And then we have VIP 25 March of 25 build. We're gonna set up some options. Alright, this is gonna take a while. Good. Then we get achievements. No. This segment is unfortunately spoilers. So let's just skip the part. Alright, then we have Tails, Knuckles, and Eddie. Both sprites are fine. But then we have the laugh sound borrowed on Scratch. And this is the best quality of a EXE laugh that I adore, which is really good. And that's the best fan game from my personal experience. Hail Zone at 1. Alright, welcome to Hail Zone at 1. You're welcome. Although we're combining the elements from Green Hill, Tokyo Toy Show, we are combining elements from Tokyo Toy Show, Green Hill, and the original, which is the first time I'm actually getting to see. And I was basically just playing the Sonic 1 level until I left Sonic once again, so literally nothing else happened, so we're forced to go right. Just like usually, and then the color of grasses change. Animals are torn apart. No wheels, no... Yeah. And then, is this snow? Is this snow? I don't know. You cannot escape reality. You will be trapped here forever. So just keep going. So just keep moving forward. That's all you need to do. There's no need. You are nothing more than just another plaything. I was quickly able to spot out, and thank goodness I had to freeze the frame so I could have time to read. I think the music looks very disturbing. Tails exactly chaired Sonic once. Once upon a time, Sonic stood literally doing nothing. And Tails looks calling Sonic. He talks. Yeah. I mean, I can tell this is actually snowy hills. Then he reveals the uh-oh. Hello. I just heard the settings and it makes me want to refuse the entire game. Alright then. A new music for hide and seek. Oh, never mind that. Now what you saw was the pre-release and you pretty much saw unfinished stuff that I was able to cover up in the video. The version that was released today was another story. And just as a heads up, the build that I have received and the current one are different. That is why we will play the public demo and so you will notice the comparison. Alright, heads up, a few spreaders and backgrounds are just placeholders for now. And now is the version 21st May, the version 1.022 version. There is revival mode and 3 things are marked as coming soon, which means this is the first ever thing we got to see. So we're starting the game once again. And there, oh, this is a loading screen for Scratch. If I'm not mistaken, this is actually a loading screen of a Scratch program that is opening. And this green flag actually tells you to click on it in order to open. There we go. The Sonic fade. Sega. Good. Good. This is the interesting start. So then we have the title screen of Sonic 1. Oh my god. Wow. Like I said, there is a bigger difference here. So what's gonna go next? So the same title, so the same music, but different data select. This is a Genesis resolution, which fits really well. It does fit well though, so yeah, there's no disagreement. Hill Zone Act 1. So yeah, only the overlay has changed, nothing else different. Oh, I could have noticed the tail swipe, which can be useful. Up next we have Killzone Act 2. This is something I didn't see in the pre-release development build, so this is something I was expecting to get. And this is actually the transition of Sonic 1. Yeah, we have the shield, the boxes, and those features, but tail swipe can be actually useful because you don't have to go over the spin dash thing. You do not really need to worry about. Really, I'm just really saying that. So spin dash and get this feature, yeah. I mean that's the easy thing to get and fly. Just fly and go faster as much as you can. Go spin dash and yeah, since we have tails, we're easy about controlling. We're fine. So grab your visibility, run faster as much as you like, go over, finish the... Yeah, just pretend that I don't know anything. Pretend that I don't know anything. Oh, if we find those animals, yeah, they are actually dead. I mean, I see one Badnik holding his eye and the other Badnik in a tree, literally doing nothing. So that means those animals are actually brutally murdered. Zone Act. Isn't this inspiration from Chrono Distortion? I mean, that's just my curiosity, but... Oh. Another error happened. And so what? Hiccup thing. Anyway, we're on Act 4. Everything's red. We just have to keep running. Again, the color changes. Oh. I mean, Now we're unable to run. Now we are doing our, yeah. So you can notice the difference. I helped the developer on stopping the most HUD and the cutscenes, just like these, and the static. You can see yourself that static is actually doing its thing. Get scared, and then, yeah, he got scared. So what is he gonna say next? I wonder. Yeah, hello.
You want to play with me?
No thanks, but I am really busy. So up now what we have, hide and seek, the different music from every single build. One of interesting things we get across to the game, we find the HUD is red, the most HUD is actually red, the effect. The perspective is pretty much inputted thanks to me. I mean, I don't give myself too much credit, but look at the level, just look at the level. I don't even understand why it's on fire, but if it didn't have fire, I would describe the beginning having no fire, and then this EXE could be turning his blaze into fire, and then he would be chasing out of his eternal life. And look at the EXE statues that appear as an asset. Those are interesting, like, they are really good. So we're just about to go down, and oh yeah, there's nothing. I thought that there was any Easter egg, and we're about to find something. That's what exploring is made for. And this is where the timer actually stops right here. That's the most part I have collaborated about. Mostly hide and seek and the other levels were appreciated with my own help. In this thing, then he does the left, just like in the original Scratch Edition. And yeah, we're just getting chased. Ow! Yep, easy touch. Just use a tail, and many times when you use a tail, just escape and you'll beat him. You'll beat the next level. I mean, you'll probably finish the next level. So that's all what I got for you. So bye, Tails. You have to die. I'm sorry, but this has to go. I mean, this has to really happen to you. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Yeah, Tails is really dead. It's my fault, and I regret to make him die. End of a demo. Already? Hello. I was just about to rate the game. Thank you so much for playing this game all the way to the end. I mean, we formed a team back in 2023 to start working on a revival version of Scratch, and it's been over 2 years of developing to get to this point. Over these 2 years, a lot has happened. Scrapped ideas, scrapped artists, and leaving and more. They're awake. You wanna know who those two are? So yeah, this villain's called EXE Scratch. There's an OG version and a new one. Back 7 years ago, before Editable ROM and OMT, these things existed, there was one game called Sonic.EXE ? In other words, Triphobia Sonic, and basically Triphobia Sonic took over the internet. Later on, the game got cancelled because the creator wanted to work on music. He had no interest working in the game, so then OMT and EYX took over, and now people know EXE fan games over the OMT, EYX, Shin Sonic, pretty much creepypastas related things. But if you're just new to the community, then you must know what happened 7 years ago. You should think back how well the community can be. They're way better than the original Sonic.EXE. LOL. This is not autobiography though. Anyway, putting that aside, once again, thank you so much for playing. The game had to be rebuilt so many times, we could have even said the game Knuckles demo ready before, but hey, we finally dropped a working demo and I'm super happy about that. It's still missing some features, but I'm planning to add more in future updates and big content drops. I'd appreciate your continued support moving forward. Knuckles demo is still on the way, so please be patient. Just join on the Game Jolt page and freely support this project. Although we are on the credits, LS develop Revival owner corner. Sonic the Pixel he was the original owner of the game, but before this guy got Diana, Katie, insert text blocks, Sonic blocks, Sonic the Fox, Jada Artist, Spectral Bacon, Isatia. Those are the pretty much all the people who participated in Scratch Edition. Next one, other credits. Brightstinian for Rain, sprite contributor. Science AI, some code and sprites from Retro Sonic Fusion. Me for Mouse Capricorn Distortion. Pretty much, I'm pretty sure you don't have to do it because I already gave you a green light to do so you were able to do anything. Like, as long as you use my stuff on good occupations, then you are really fine. Even if you escape the pain, there is only more waiting for you. Interesting. Those were the highest expectations you could expect in Sonic.EXE Scratch Edition Revival. So let's get down to the rate. Since this game does have a voice acting, so it's gonna be extra tier. First up, we're gonna start with the story. It's gonna be 7.5 out of 10. Gameplay is gonna be 9 out of 10. And atmosphere is going to be close to 9. In other words, 8.5 out of 10. And finally, voice acting. I like the Tails voice acting, which fits really well in the game, but since this was a Genesis resolution game, normally some classic games don't have a VA, voice acting is solid out of 10. And since I managed to calculate all of it together, final rate is going to be 8 out of 10. I will be waiting more for Knuckles demo.
こっちだ。薄のろ。
What are you gonna do, big guy? Sit on me?
Don't tempt me.